People usually describe Gojo Satoru as overpowered, but that explanation doesn't really show what his abilities are doing. His strength comes from how his techniques change space and interaction rather than just raw power. The first and most important ability is Infinity, which is part of the Limitless technique. What it does is control the space between Gojo and anything approaching him, so as something gets closer, the space between them is divided further and further, meaning the distance never actually finishes closing, and because of that, attacks slow down more and more until they effectively never reach him. People often call it a shield, although what's actually shown is more like a constant rule around him that is always active while also changing how contact works entirely, and that idea of spatial control carries into everything else he does. For example, Blue works by forcing space to collapse toward a point through attraction, so instead of simply pulling objects, it manipulates space itself in a way that draws everything inward with increasing force, which is what creates that crushing effect in the area. Then Red works from the opposite side of the same principle, since instead of attraction, it generates repulsion by forcing space outward, so everything gets pushed away violently through reversed spatial flow. When both of those come together, you get Hollow Purple, and this isn't just a stronger attack, but rather a collision of two opposing spatial forces. So when Blue and Red meet, the result is that space along the path is removed, meaning it doesn't just hit something, but actually deletes the space where that object exists. On top of that, Six Eyes plays a different role because it doesn't function as an attack, but instead improves perception and control of cursed energy, so Gojo can see it in extreme detail while also using it with very little waste, which is why he can maintain high-level techniques without quickly running out of energy. All of that connects into Domain Expansion Unlimited Void, which shifts the fight into something entirely different, because when it activates, the opponent is trapped inside a space filled with infinite information. So instead of taking physical damage, their mind is flooded with constant input, and because of that, they can't properly process thoughts or actions, which completely shuts down their ability to function in combat.